All right. Hey, listen, guys, we are going to jump right into this. My next guest is an acclaimed, accomplished writer, author, producer, and script coordinator. She's a native of North Kakalaka, as I like to call it. She's entered the publishing industry in a rather unconventional way. She produced music videos for such stars as India Arie, Anthony David, and Montel Jordan, my frat brother, to name a few. Having created 2 production companies, one wonders what next for this diva. Please welcome the one and only Cas Sigers in the building. Cas, how are you?
I'm good, Clark. How are you?
I am fantastic with all things being considered. I can't complain.
Oh, well, good. There's no need to, right?
No, it doesn't help. Hey, Cas,
no.
You're certainly a busy bee, man.
I am. I'm very busy. Yes. I mean, I can't even say anything other than that. I left the editing booth to take the call and talk to you. As soon as we finish, I'm going right back to editing or sitting with the editor.
Oh, wow. Hey, well, thank you so much for doing that. And I wanted also, I'd be remiss if I didn't give shouts out to Ms. Davita Campbell for helping set up this interview. So thank her for me, if you would.
Oh, my God, I will. She is like my other brain. You just don't understand. Like, she has just been such a godsend to our company. And she helps, although her job is not to organize my life, she definitely helps me organize my life. So between she and Terry Vaughn, who's my other business partner, man, we try to make it happen.
Well, you say your other side of your brain. I need somebody just to be the first brain for me. Okay, I digress. From the top, you came out of college working as a children's designer, then in the industry as a costume designer, right?
I came out of school and with a textile degree, textile management, and worked for a company by the name of Rumble Tumble, which made children's clothes for everybody from Macy's to Kmart to Walmart, Sears, etc. And while I was doing that, I also dabbled a bit in styling music videos. I just happened to go to school with some guys that were new on the scene at the time, Lords of the Underground. And they used to always say, when we get our video done, we want you to do our clothes. And they actually blew up for a minute, and I actually worked on their video. And from there, moved into costuming. And then from there, started writing music video treatments because I got sick of all the videos looking the same. So that was kind of a progression into production.
Wow. I got to ask you this, how does a costume designer begin writing, and furthermore, why?
Well, I've always been a writer. I've always been a storyteller, and probably would have gone to school for it at the time, but I just was so fascinated with clothing as well and really didn't understand writing and publishing outside of teaching English. I didn't really know how writers were to live and survive. So I ended up going for my other passion, which at the time was clothing. But just being on set and just watching the story develop, I wanted to tell stories. And I felt like a lot of the rock and roll videos and the pop videos told stories, little stories, and our videos didn't. And so that concerned me. So I was like, we should do more than just dance and hang out in the street and be on stage. We should tell stories. And this was like right before Hype Williams and some of the other video cats came along, Chris Robinson, that kind of evolutionized hip-hop and music videos. It was a little before that. So I think it was just a natural storyteller in me. They didn't have treatments at the time. They just got out there and shot videos, the performances. But, I just felt like I needed to put my 2 cents in. So I don't know if it was anything that I was trained to do at the time, but it was just something I saw a need for. And that's just how I operate. If I see a need, I'm going to fix it. Like some kind of way, I'm going to put my 2 cents in and add my flavor.
Well, as you said, you did jump into the music video realm. And you mentioned this just a few seconds ago, and the first time I ever heard this was ironically 3 days ago, and I still didn't know what the heck the guy was talking about. So perhaps you can explain it to me, and if anybody gives a damn, maybe them. But I just want to know, what are music video treatments?
You know what? Music video treatments are just synopsis of what you see on screen. So it's usually broken down by just like a script of any sort. It's what the director directs and what the cinematographer shoots. So it would start like artists walk on, face camera, they perform, then girl comes from the back, then they sit down, they get in the car, they drive off. It's a script. That's all it is, a script of what we shoot. And then it gets a little bit more specific with details with, you know, shot in black and white, this is slow motion, shot with this camera, that camera. It can definitely get technical, but the basic treatment is really just a script for what the audience sees. And then it's edited by that script. So as you shoot all of this stuff, you take that treatment and you organize what you shot to the story that was written in the treatment.